So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Ibrahimovic has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Over to the right flank. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too, and
goes for the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Araujo. And it's Vieira. Rummenigge. He's looking wide. Takes a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham, well seen, saw that coming. And it's Michel Platini. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Distributed tidily. Cruyff. Lahm plays it in. And Messi! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Messi. Vieira. Rummenigge.
Namdin definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Seedorf. Pull it. And that is expertly dealt with. Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now he's got space here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Messi. Maldini. And it's Messi. Now that's a lovely exchange. Ibrahimovic! And he's cut it out. Platini. 30 minutes gone. Platini. Oh, this is a terrific run. Rummenigge. He's being urged to shoot. And he leaps for it! Off the post!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Seedorf cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. Namdin have the chance to go the other way. De Jong simply refused to be outdone there. Van Dijk. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Cruyff. Picked out brilliant. Bellingham! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Platini can see things others simply cannot. Knocks it into space. He's given the time to pick a pass, and he was quick to react. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. So off we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Cruyff, and here's Messi. Nicely spread. Hangs one in. It's a goal kick. Messi. Seedorf. Pullet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Pullet. Messi, nice interception, well timed. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good looking ball. Platini. Roberto Carlos needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's Seedorf. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. That is lovely. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And it's Messi. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And here's Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. De Jong, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. A probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So we have movement
Platini.
on both benches.
Number 17. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 13. Messi.
Namdin are
Coming on the
totally
field,
dominant in the middle of the
number
park. A
21,
no-way through zone.
Rafael Leao.
De Jong.
Number
Oh,
7.
shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. And we have liftoff. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Namdin have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And now they can clear their lines.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rafael Leao. Shifted it to the flank.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually think...
Can he finish? And the difference is still one, but only just.
Bale really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bale. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now he's off and running. Rafael Varane. And it's Bale. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling. It's Bale! And that could have brought them level.
Bale was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Substitution on the field. Number
Sepahan
24.
have their second corner now.
Number 8. Gullit.
And he's managed to get rid.
Number 15. Bellingham. Number 11.
So, third corner of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. Pull it. Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. Rafael Leao. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a promising position. Hernas.
Namdin nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Bale. Cruyff.
There will be 3 minutes
Rafael
added
Leao.
time.
In early. Look, chance! He's got a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only...
And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
This is a lost children's announcement.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Sepahan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Great ball, and he's in here. Pedri! He's delivered all right! And there is your opener. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ibrahimovic. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge. Out towards the flank. In towards the back stick. Cleared without hesitation. The ball's gone astray. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. De Jong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pedri, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Distributed tidily. Maldini simply refused to be outdone there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Namdin really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve. And Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar! Platini, who's set up one goal so far.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well read, nice interception. Platini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Cruyff. Platini. Rummenigge. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. And it's Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Michel Platini. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Opts for safety.
Sepahan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Chance! Oh, fantastic from Platini! About as smooth as it gets. And they're threatening to fly away here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. It made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Sepahan find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
De Jong. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Platini. Platini has the space to scheme. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge chips it through. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. And that interception. That's the end of the first 45. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Sepahan are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Gets us going once more. And it's Messi. Bellingham. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pedri. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ibrahimovic.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
This is a promising build-up. Lovely, now then. Namdin can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pedri. Oh, it's Neymar! Just cruising! They are cruising! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Sepahan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. Chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away? And here's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Messi! And it's in! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Vieira. Rummenigge. Platini. Now it's Platini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Here's Vieira. Nesta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's it.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's come to nothing. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge. He's got away. Now can he find a finish? Nice control. He slings it in. He's rising! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. And the finish! And again! And he's done it! And we have liftoff! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played out wide. It's a chance for a shot! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the pass is intercepted. De Jong, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's done it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Lam. Sepahan already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Rummenigge. Neymar. He's picked his way through. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Out towards the flank. That's destined for the flank. Neymar's cross. cleared away. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. And it's Neymar. And this is Roberto Carlos. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lam. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's having a go! Neymar has it out wide and in space. De Jong, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's been hooked away. Swung over. Neymar. Pedri. Oh, super ball. Rummenigge! It's hit the upright. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Good take, and is he in? Oh, right place, right time. And he's there to get it away. That's really well cleared. And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Please be made aware that
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Araujo. Pedri. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. A whisker away from making it 4.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieira. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ibrahimovic. Pedri. Bellingham. De Jong.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Cruyff. And it's Pedri. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Maldini. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lam. Cruyff. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. That's a little off target. Pedri. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! That's not going far. Well, there's the clearance. He'll try from distance! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Neymar, closing in on goal. Now, can they get him away? Now he leaps for it! And that's a sharp finish! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
Well, the two coaches
Pedri.
are signalling
Number
changes here,
11,
both at the same time.
Ibrahimovic.
So
Number
could they be
13,
onto something here?
Messi. Number 17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Tries to pass it through. Here's found. It's Eto'o!
Number 20.
And that really should have been that.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 7, Bale. Number 21.
No, he's managed to misplace that.
Number 16. Now, substitution in progress.
Lam. Now it's Bale. Platini. He won't be happy with that one.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
A probing pass. Varane gets over and intercepts. And here's Hullet. Hullet running with the ball. Lovely pass. Chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Towering header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Sepahan now just needing one.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Eto'o.
Namdin really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Showing good feet.
Has been indicated.
Hullet. And it's Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that'll be the end of that. Sepahan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Exciting one too. We're about to announce today's
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of a defence who were just getting beaten way too easily on so many occasions. But I think the manager too has...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Now it's Messi. Lahm has the space to scheme. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic aims beyond the defence. Cruyff. No way through, and that was nowhere near his best. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Now it's chance, surely! It's hit the crossbar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. Sepahan still without a single shot on target. Oh, there's a probing ball. A probing pass. Messi wants to run onto this. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. And it's Messi.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. So much. He's had a shot! Messi! From another planet! finish right from the top draw! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Sepahan have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Look at the space here. Rummenigge!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Sepahan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Takes a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. This time, surely. And it's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Sepahan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
A heavy challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, great leap! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Chance for a shot! Oh, crossbar! Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Maldini. No way through there. Roberto Carlos. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! Great football, shot and save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Sepahan have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
He is through here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rummenigge. Oh, he's having a go! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And how did he not... And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Sepahan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So straight into the second half. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. There's the shot! And a neat finish! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Sepahan are having a ball here. Vieira concedes a free kick for that. That's destined for the flank. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was alert to it.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sepahan needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Messi is having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11, Ibrahimovic.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Neymar. Number 13, Messi.
Yeah.
Coming on the field.
Sepahan still have the cards to affect this game.
Number
They've
8,
been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing
21,
department.
Rafael Leão. Number 18.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Suarez. Cruyff. He's found the way through. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hernes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Lahm. Lahm plays it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Araujo. He's had it taken off him. Collier knocks it out wide. Oh, what a ball! Now, can he find a finish? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Eto'o. And it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. That looks a good cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Goes looking wide. Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Eto'o. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Rafael Leao. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Passes short and sharp. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
There will be
1 minute to add, according to the board. Cruyff. Pele.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Sepahan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Those of you making their way home
Bellingham
on
picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Times from all local major stations.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.